Barnier, you said that EU law must apply to European citizens in the UK when those citizens will be resident in a third country. Can you tell me of a single other country that accepts the jurisdiction of another court over their citizens?
First of all, can I remind us all that we are in a process of negotiations which are quite extraordinary in their nature. I don't think we've ever, in the history of the EU, going back from the very beginnings of European construction in the 1950s and the Treaty of Rome, followed by many countries joining, one of whom in 72, 73 being the UK. And back then, by the way, can I point out that I was very much in favor of that. I was in favor in French politics in the 72, when we had a referendum in France. I was one of those who was urging a yes vote to the UK joining, which makes it rather ironic to be where I am now. But anyway, never in that history of the EU have we ever had to discuss legal certainty for 4 million or however many citizens, 1.2 million UK citizens at least, that live, work or are retired, who chose to live in one of the 27 EU member states. Plus on the other side, the 3 million odd of the 27 who live and contribute to the UK economy and live in the UK. We've never had such a situation before. And we owe them this security, this protection. As to the very important point of respect for European law, as I said to your colleague before, for us, it is court case law that must continue to rule and the court that must continue to oversee the process on this. Thank you. Oh, sorry, but there's one other point I wanted to make. This is, as I said, unique, extraordinary, because the nature of this decision to withdraw that the UK took and its consequences on citizens, on people, on women and children. And when you think about what it means for the UK from the economic area and fellow members of the EEA, such as Norway, well, of course, there's specific arrangements. And if you take the EEA, they have an arrangement that dovetails in with the ECJ, but I'd point that out to you as an example of what you were talking about.
You didn't frankly have the balls to put country before party.